Are you a hopeless sap stuck in a third-party dynamic? So I'm going to do a reading whereby, because this happens quite a lot, believe it or not, you're single and you're hoping to see somebody, or you're slightly, you are seeing somebody, and they're saying, I'm only living with the wife because of the kids. I'm only living with the wife because, we've got a mortgage together. I promise you I'm not seeing them like that. There's no romance there anymore. And these are very common. So if you're in that, stick around and we're going to unpick what's going off. This is called a you, them and them, or if you go to my link tree, it's called you, them and the other. Reading, the £35 are priority same day guaranteed if they're available. Get some clarity for you today. So I'm going to start with you. This is based over a 6-month period for each person. So let's start with you. Right, World card in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Right, very up and down. So the World card, last of the major arcanas, it means big cycle complete. So whereas tens are ongoing cycles and they can be big things, this is the end of a big one. So this situation, it's gone full term. It's not going to get any better. It's time to get in the energy of the Fool and go, I am out of here. I've got more worth and value than this. Reverse position, still holding on to this old cycle. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts and energies in. Aces are about bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this is about going, right, long term, what am I investing in here? Where am I putting my time, my effort, my energy? So you're holding on to this old cycle that needs to end and you're continuing to try and invest in it, basically. Five of Cups, Cups, water, emotions. You're the figure in black. You're in black because you're mourning or grieving the 3 cups that have fallen over, missing the 2 full ones behind them. Kind of stuck in this anxious attachment. They're still not coming forwards. They've still not left their wife. Is this ever going to get any better? Well, not until you turn around and see there's 2 full cups behind you. Anyway, let's continue. Moon card. Page of Wands in the reverse. Right, so the Moon card for me talks about the unknowns. It's when we feel like something's off and we can't put our finger on it, or we're scrabbling around looking for the piece of the jigsaw puzzle and we can't get them all together. The Moon card says there's no point looking yet. What you're being asked to do here is take a bit of blind faith and go in a new direction. The answers will become clear. What keeps people trapped is, if I leave now, right, and what if they then leave their partner and I've moved on? What then? What will happen then? Or even more likely with the Moon card, kind of getting to that point of, this isn't going anywhere, but if I leave now, I'm not going to get the truth. Page of Wands in the reverse. Wands, fire, action. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Pages are more youthful energy. Don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens. Don't have the formation of the knights. More about giving something a go. This page is about getting out there, dipping your toe in the water, trying new things, not doing that. Okay? Overall outcome card. 10 of Wands in the reverse. 10's completion cards. This is a release card. You're the chap there carrying the bale of wands back to that village in the background. When he gets back there, he's going to drop it like a sack of dog do and say, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done, I'm out. Still holding on. Still holding on in the hope that this person's your person. They're going to leave their current partner or ex-partner that they just live with, nothing going off there, and come running off with you, and it ain't going to happen, right? Obstacles or blockages. 6 of Wands in the reverse. So story of this card is some great war going off. This village have been out to local battle. They've won. They've returned back to the village. They're celebrating. They know the greater war is yet to be won, but they know by celebrating the little wins along the way, boost morale of the troops. Reverse position. We've got nothing to celebrate here. Well, if you've got nothing to celebrate, go elsewhere and find something to celebrate. Removing any blockages. Knight of Wands, Knight's forward motion. I'm going to say this is you. Get on the horse, get out there. Okay, yes, you don't have all the answers. You're in Knight's energy. This is more about escaping. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's go on to the squeeze. And then we're going to go on to their ex. I'm not saying that they're with the ex still, in that sense. But I think... You know, at the very least, that was not that interested in you. Let's have a look. Right. Emperor. Magician. Six of Swords. Right, so the Emperor is what we call the divine masculine. He's like the kings, but he's combined. He's a good ruler, good leader, wise, knowledgeable, firm but fair, not afraid of fight, not afraid of change. I think that they're at least seeing themselves as an emperor. Oh, look at me with my harem. Okay. The Magician. Okay, so the Magician is normally the manifestation card. I think they're trying to manifest their way out of this connection with you. Okay, to be honest with you. Six of Swords. Swords there where we think words we use. This card's about going in a new direction, going on to calmer waters. There is some sorrow attached to it, hence why we've got the figure there cloaked with the head down. Hold fire. I wasn't expecting to see these cards. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So we call this guy the banker. He's the investment card of the investment suit. Okay, so they're not investing in this anymore. Okay, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This page is about an offer. It's the breadcrumbing card. Okay, they're going to stop with any kind of offer towards you. Okay, overall outcome card. Ace of Cups. Cups, water emotions. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this is about going, right, long term, what's going to make me happy? What's going to fill my cup? Obstacles or blockages? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, in the reverse. I'm going to go a little bit of because this is normally advice for you. Obviously, that came up in spread 1. Okay, I'm going to change my mind slightly about that Ace of Pentacles in spread 1. I think that you understand that you're holding on to this old cycle and you start to go, what am I going to invest in moving forwards? Because this person's not coming towards me anymore. And then the grief of the situation is going to kick in. Okay, so it's if you stop thinking about what you're investing in moving forwards, removing any blockages. Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so I'm going to go for my left field version of this card. Being too mentally horizontal, it's time to take some mental action to make the change. As I always say, this is the engine, this is the driver. If this is not engaged, that ain't going anywhere. Right, so let's go on to the X. It doesn't necessarily look like they are with them, to be honest with you, unless the Empress comes out card 1. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Seven of Wands, Hanged Man, Ten of Wands in the reverse. Right, okay, so I think there is still something going off. Right, so Seven of Wands. So third party is the person on top of the hill fighting off the Six of the Wands or staves. This is about standing the ground. I think that they're trying to stand the ground against this person, going, no, you're not my person. This doesn't work anymore. Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man for me is a leap of faith card. Yes, the Fool is as well, but the Fool has other meanings. So it's starting a brand new cycle, being a bit more present. The Hanged Man is always a leap of faith card for me because we're stuck with a decision. Left path, right path, stick, twist. Problem is looking for guarantees. Life doesn't work like that. Upright position, stuck there, having a shift in perspective. Ten of Wands in the reverse. So they're not letting go of this. They're holding on as well. Let's continue. Empress in the reverse. Okay. Ten of Cups. So the Empress is the divine feminine. She's like the Queens, but she's combined. She knows her worth and value. She doesn't chase, she attracts. You want this, you come and get it, but you turn up right. No pages, no knights. Upright kings often might do, provided it can step up into Emperor mode. Reverse position. It's often what we call toxic femininity, backing down, rolling over. And I think that's where we're going. Ten of Cups, Ten's completion cards. I call this the Happy Families card. Couple arm in arm, kids dancing under the rainbow. Talks about a wish fulfillment on an emotional level. Overall outcome card. Death card in the reverse. Death card, fixed card, rebirth. It's about shedding old skin. Okay. Killing something off. Removing someone or something. Upright position, the universe steps in, does that for you. Reverse position, you're being asked to do a self-imposed death card, but it can be resistance, and I'm going to go for resistance. And I'm going to tell you where I'm going in a second. Obstacles or blockages. World card in the reverse. You not letting go of this. Removing any blockages. Four of Pentacles. Okay, it's time to close the heart chakra down. Okay, it's time to invest in yourself. So what's going off here is that this couple, this ex-couple, have obviously had some kind of fallout. Okay, and the masculine energy has in the meantime been seeing you, spinning you a yarn. With the Seven of Wands, their person is standing the ground going, no, I deserve better than this. I don't know what's going off. I need you to change. Oh, excuse me. They're going to be manifesting the situation better. And for the most part, it's going to work. Now, that manifestation is going to be least in black magic. They won't know that. Probably too stupid to understand the concept. But they're manipulating the situation to get this person back on side. Black magic. With the Six of Swords there, okay, I think they might say something to you. They might say, look, I'm really sorry. I'm going back to the X. Because that's the Six of Swords is falling in the same position as the Five of Swords. Meantime, their person, when they're doing this manifestation, that's enough for them to kind of have a shift in perspective. And that shift in perspective is towards going, I don't want to give up on this. Okay. The problem is, though, they're still a toxic feminine. Okay, so they're going to back down. They're going to see this connection as a Ten of Cups. Meanwhile, their person is assessing what's going to make them happy. They're being advised to death card it. They're not. You're waiting around, hanging around, etc., etc. Okay. This person's not your person. This person is not leaving their ex. This person is going back to their ex to manipulate them. And you're going to get dumped to the side like a tissue that is used after bedroom activities. Not very nice, is it? How dare you? How could you say that? Well, you need to work on your self-worth and value, because that's all you're being treated as, and you're allowing it. Now, we all have free will and choice, and by staying this, you are choosing to be seen as second best and to be used and abused. So it's time to make the shift and the change. It's time to step up into the Empress energy yourself, knowing your worth and value, not chasing, attracting, and not trying to attract this person in, trying to attract your real person in. Don't get used, because this is all these people do, okay? If by some miracle you want to comment, drop a comment, repost, or if you've got any advice for people, if you've been in this situation and you've made the change, pop in how you changed it, okay? Personalised readings available, Linktree, top of the profile. That one's 35 quid, you, them and the other reading. You can book phone and video chat with me from £20 as well. Good luck. Break it off. Ta-ta for now.